Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Coffee Corner. I'm here with my mom again.
Hi.
So today we're going to be going over a few different topics. The first one is proper apartment etiquette. Basically, the noise levels, the hours. I'll let my mom go more into that because she currently lives in an apartment where this is a huge problem.
Okay, well, I don't care if you have one neighbor or 25 like I do. Please do not run up and down the steps, play your music, keep the noise level down. Like from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night is fine for your music and anything else you want to do. After that, don't run up and down the steps as loud as you can. And
Well, there's nothing like stomping right outside your door for 3 flights of stairs.
oh, geez, and get the dogs barking and.
Oh yeah. That's another thing people need to remember is, your neighbors might have animals and kids, of course, that are sleeping at that time. So you need to be properly executing how you are going in and out, what you're doing in your apartment, as far as being courteous to the kids because they need their sleep. And of course, any of you out there that have kids, if they don't get their sleep, you're not getting your sleep and you're going to be mad the next day.
Right.
Don't put garbage in the hallways.
No.
That's annoying. As if it's not hard enough in some apartment complexes to get through the halls, but then you're going to clutter it up with garbage. One, it's going to stink. Two, well, what if it starts leaking? Why would you want to step in there?
Right.
I mean, even those of you that actually do that, and I do know that in some cities that you can't have it sitting in your apartment after you fill up the bag, but you can't take it out, so you set it outside your door. Fine, if that's the rule, but those are also set up different. You're not on the inside of the building cluttering up the hallways for other people to go by, and they're not stepping in your trash. It's one thing if you do it, but you can always move it, and you should know if it's going to be leaking at least within the first couple of hours. And if it's really bad, just take it to a dumpster or take it to the landfill. Whatever you need to do, just get rid of it the proper way. Nobody wants to sit there and smell stinky trash everywhere.
Right, and don't put your pop cans around on the mailboxes, the fire extinguisher.
That's all safety hazards, especially the fire extinguishers. As far as mailbox goes, it's just being courteous that you're not cluttering up that area, because if you have outgoing mail, the mail people don't want to deal with trash being everywhere. Even if you have to go out and buy a little trash can just to stick under there, do it. It'll just save so much time and hassle. Yes, the people that run your property should be doing it, but if they're not, make it easier for yourself and for the other people that you live with.
And, if you have garbage mail, don't put it on top of the mailbox. Take it to your apartment and throw it away. It's so simple.
So moving on to our next topic is, with the nice weather coming, and I just experienced this yesterday. Luckily, I was prepared for it. With the nice weather coming, bees, wasps, all of those insects and pests are coming back out now, and around my house was filled with honeybees, bumblebees, wasps, and I luckily had a can of wasp spray, so I was able to somewhat get that back under control, but it was a problem all day, and I know it's just going to get worse because the nice weather's coming. They're getting out and doing what they need to do. Not so much wasps, they're just kind of a pain in the butt. So just keep an eye out, and of course, like with any bee or wasp, yellow jacket, keep an eye on your yard, because yellow jackets will burrow into the ground, so you don't want to step on that, and there's usually there's an entrance and there's an exit. So if you see a hole in the ground with activity, just know that there is another hole. So even if you do something to that one, there's another one, and they're going to be really pissed off, and they're going to come from the other hole to come get you. That's been more than one occasion for many, many people, so just be aware and be safe. You need to call an exterminator, have your landlord call an exterminator, whatever the deal is, just be safe and get it taken care of the right way. You want to tell them about your interesting bee story?
If you have a drink, put a lid on it, and if the lid closes, please close it. I had a drink and I didn't close the lid and swallowed a bee, and I got my tongue stung. It's not pleasant.
And that was, what, a couple years ago now?
Yeah.
So we had a really bad bee problem in town that year, and she did not get the exception of fun circumstances, I guess would be a way to say it.
Right. Luckily, I did not get the stinger.
You're right. Couldn't understand you for the next 3 days. But, so again, just be careful, be safe, talk to whoever you need to talk to, and get things taken care of. Don't try to do it necessarily yourself, because you never know where they're going to come from after that. You don't know if they're there. So just pay attention to what you're doing. Our last subject for today is the 4th of July coming up in a few months, and of course summer activities coming up as well. Obviously, with everything going on, a lot of places are canceling those already. Hopefully not everybody, hopefully some places and some people can still enjoy that, especially 4th of July, because it's not something you can postpone. Summer activities can obviously only be postponed so long before fall comes, and of course everything moves forward with school getting back in order. Obviously we don't have that problem right now, can't get rid of them if we tried. But I'm looking forward to hopefully still having 4th of July, or at least some of the summer activities, so I can get Lillian out there and enjoy some of that. I'm sure some of those you want to get Andrew down to just so he can get out of the apartment.
Right.
I think we might be at least headed in the right direction to have something, but I think it's going to be quite a ways off yet, so luckily we're still 2-3 months out before that.
They're talking Iowa after June 8th.
Well, hopefully not.
Right.
Hopefully tomorrow. Let's go. Tomorrow. Just wipe it off. But yeah, I know it's been a few weeks since we posted our last episode of Coffee Corner. Again, with my internet coming back up, and we might have something in place for us to be able to get together more frequently now, so we should be back on a weekly deal. I will keep you guys updated, but definitely look forward to us next week, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.